Alright guys, welcome back to Ralph's house. We're laying down our road. We're trying to build a little road right here. Before I was cutting in my tracks. I want to get the little horse trail down through there. I need to get a little bit of light. Grab a little bit of white and put in here with it. To give me just that war, kind of a war place here. And where that horse might have been walking right down the middle of that road, see? I'll carry that on down and just, again, where that light's hitting, and grab a little bit more of that light and put it in here. It'll kind of set those tracks down in the road, see? So we still have our darks, but you also have a light to reflect beside it. Does that help a little bit, or give you another kind of what I'm doing there?
Mm-hmm.
And then we got our light shining across that road. Grab a little bit of yellow color there, and got that white in there with it, and see if we can't get a good light on that road, where it's hitting on that road and casting across there. We get to talk about it because we sit here and do this, and we're very lucky, we're fortunate we get to do this ourselves. But half the fun of everything in life is that you get to share things and do things. Get your wife, get your brother, get your sister, get somebody, and guys, why not? Go play, go have a ball, go paint. Think of the memories. That's part of what life's all about. Probably the main part of life is making memories, getting out and doing things. And the beauty of being able to do painting is we're going to carry these memories. We're going to try to share some of our memories. We've been here. We've walked down this road. We've seen this stuff. These are memories to us. We know exactly where this stuff's at. I have to work on that road a little bit. And while I'm in here, I got this good light. Got all those darks. I want to get a little bit of this light up in here in this tree. Places where the light might be coming through and hitting on it. And I can tone it back down or do what I want to do in a little bit, but catch some of that in there. Get this tree a little more in the foreground than those others. I kept trying to go darker with it. Wasn't really getting there for me. But now I think I've got this tree pulled up here a little bit more.
Yes, better.
And that's what we needed there. A little bit different colors than we have in those in the back. And, so if one thing's not working, try something else. That tree goes around. All that scrub going up into there. Where we're heading with it. It's going to give me something to paint into. And just ever so lightly, so you just try and capture some of that. When I have that strong light, just get a little bit more of it out here. Again, I grab a little bit of that white, put in here, a little bit of that yellow. And brighten it. I'm trying to catch this light on this road. I'm just going to have to make a bold stroke. Put my tracks back in it where that light's being cast to these trees. And sometimes that's hard to do, you think. Sorry, Mike got off what I'm telling you.
No, you're right.
Sometimes you wonder about, it's too much of a color shock. Oh, it's shocking the canvas. That's just so out of tone for what I was doing, but sometimes it might need that. That tree in here, and we're going to put colors back into this tree so I don't run you off of what I've done here. But we'll kind of develop our tree back a little bit. That makes this a little bit different than the others. We got that strong light hitting on the road there. Get some more light beside those tracks, and don't lose that light though. It's laying on top. Okay. We'll go to a little bit smaller brush because I'm using a big brush here. We'll grab a little bit smaller brush, about half that size. Let's go. And then I'm gonna get back into my dark a little bit. I'm gonna grab this ultramarine blue. See how my paint's running because I'm holding this up like that so y'all can see it. But ultramarine blue, my burn number, gives me a good dark. Once again, I'm gonna go back and forth and play on this road. Just get some more of those tracks going back down in there. See, you just see how lightly just kind of pull that brush to get the shapes you want. Now that light's casting across that scene. Tracks don't have to be exactly right on top of each other. That's not the way that would have been on the road. Carry that down a little bit. This will be this bank over here. Put it back in the dark a little bit. Again, you get these strong lights like the base of that tree. You got to have some darks. But when I've got that on my brush, I'll kind of roll that brush, create that, give it the effect of it. It just creates a good tree effect.
It's bark.
Yeah, I really don't want it's far enough away. I'm not going to have a lot of detail in the bark, but see the difference in that and that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good way for you, I guess, for you to sit. So don't be afraid to grab some of that dark. Now the dark's not going to be on the very edge, and it's not going to be on the very front. It's going to be kind of here. You have reflected light on the back side of the tree and the strong light on the front to highlight. So we're going to there's the V of the tree. And just kind of bring this down and just roll it in there. Just kind of establish where I want it to be. Carry that limb on up here. But see, we changed the effect of the color of that tree to make it different from the trees that are behind it. And this ultramarine blue that I put in here with that burnt umber is a very transparent color. It's not, even though it looks so dark, it's not overwhelming this tree, see?
It did look dark on your palette.
Yeah, but look what it does on the tree.
I know.
But you know what? We don't care. See, I'm trying to get a little bit darker now. I'm having to really work it to get it a little bit even darker, but I love the effects it gives on the trees. So I can leave those highlights where I want them. But that's making a pretty neat looking tree. Down here at the bottom where the light's not really going to hit me on as hard, we'll have some good dark, be a little bit darker down in here. Kind of roll that on up. Just keep rolling it into each other till you get the effect you want. And you don't want a hard edge on a tree that you can reach out and touch because the tree is round, it rolls around. You're not really going to see that hard edge out there. No, it didn't. I know he cheats on that clock, on the time. He does that to me all the time.
Mm.
That's his way of speeding me up. Get done, Ralph, get done. And like I said, there's a critic in every corner. I hope that made that tree a little bit different than the other trees back there. If not, we'll do something different. Y'all can.